Let's take a look at how HTML deals with text. Here we have a document called text.html. The title is text example. And in this document we have 3 lines of text. Each of these lines of text has its own p tag, p meaning paragraph in this case. And so each line of text is technically within its own paragraph. So when we look at it in the browser, we can expect to see each line of text separated by some white space and looking like a paragraph. They're short paragraphs, but technically they're paragraphs. Notice that before the p tag there's some space, and after the p tag there's some space. This space is just there for aesthetic reasons. It doesn't really mean anything to the browser. If we take that space away from that first one, and they were all the way up against the left margin there, we go ahead and we save the document, go back to our browser, and refresh. Nothing changed. It looks the same. That space around the p tag, before it and after it, is effectively ignored. In the HTML world, space is a very specific thing. All spaces, be they the space character, be there lots of them, or new lines, or carriage returns, or line feeds, anything whatsoever like that, is all considered one space. And that one space is treated consistently, however it is treated for that element. In this case, around the p tag, before it and after it, it's ignored. So I've added some spaces over here, I've added some line returns and some more spaces, and I go and I look in the browser, refresh. Nothing has changed over on this end. Those spaces are effectively ignored. Now, as I said before, all spaces in HTML are treated as one space. Whenever the spaces are next to each other, they're folded into one space. I can add spaces here, I can add carriage returns there, I can put this way back over there against the left margin. I can just put these on separate lines with no space after them. And I go and I save. And bring it up in the browser. And nothing looks different over here. All spaces in HTML, when they're adjacent to each other, no matter what type of white space, they're all treated as one space. It folds them into one space, just as if it were a normal line of text. It's harder to put it back together than it is to mess it up, isn't it? You save it, bring it up in the browser, and it still looks the same. So that's how HTML deals with plain text with white space around it.